Starfall.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over the first, I'm sure of many, the Force Unleashed 2 Starfall Sabers lightsabers. This guy is just nailed. I mean, nailed it. He nailed it. It's just to a T, like the lightsaber from the Force Unleashed 2. So, great job, Nick, as always. It sounds really rad. It has the Starfall Sabers sound font package. Try saying that 10 times fast. And it has a crystal chamber to boot. So without further ado, why don't we just jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so here is the Starfall Sabers, the Force Unleashed 2 lightsaber replica. This guy is really, really nice. I mean, it's not even that heavy. It feels really good in the hand. And the leather, like, it's just so nicely worn. The weathering looks really good. There's a lot of custom machine work on this. The emitter, I mean, this is all really beautifully hand machined. The pommel has custom accents. And this is installed with a proffieboard. I have two tactile switches right here. This is the power, and this is the auxiliary. The reason that I do that is actually because I like to grip, personally, higher up. So I always put the auxiliary, which is going to get more use. You know, you're going to turn the saber on, and then you're going to want to hit blaster blocks and do the lockup and stuff. And I figure that having that higher up kind of gives you more use of, you know, you're ergonomically higher up grabbing the emitter and able to control the blade better, and gives you access with your lower fingers to maybe hit, you know, the buttons if you wanted to do one-handed stuff. Anyways, alright, enough ranting, John. So this saber's coming with an Allen wrench. This is the blade retention screw. You can remove the blade plug, and then you can see down the barrel there is a stock NPXL V3. And then to get access to the inside of the saber, I was just pushing the buttons a lot. Nothing happening. But here is the chassis system. So you have there's a kill key in here right now, but this is the recharge port. And then your Profi V2.2. This is tight. This can be pulled out, and then you can pop your Profi up if you like. But this is just a snug fit. And you have a 24mm bass speaker, and then a really nice crystal reveal right here. So this saber is loaded. I mean, it has the 9s. So pull the kill key. This has the Starfall Sabers package, the sound font package, and each font has its own color and blade style. So I'm just going to rifle through that real quick to demonstrate in the crystal chamber.
Hero's journey. Reconcile.
Battery level.
Alright, and then just Nick said that the correct orientation for this that was intended is that the retention screw is on the opposite side of the activation box. So let's do that. Tighten this down, and then you're good to go. So now you have all your basic functions. Power is tap on to turn the saber on, tap off to turn it off. While the blade is on, you can tap the auxiliary for blasters, hold the power for a lockup. Color change is tap the auxiliary and hold the auxiliary and tap power while the blade is on. So real quick, I'll demo all of that. To change fonts, just tap the auxiliary while the saber is off. And it'll change fonts as you saw earlier. It'll also change the color of the blade. I've removed save state as people usually want it to go back to the pure color anyway, so each font has a predetermined color and blade style, as I said earlier. So this will just always default back to those original colors. So that's, oh yeah, you can also play music by holding the power and releasing it for 1 second. Turn it off the same way. You can use the saber while it's like that. It also has gestures. So if you pull down real hard, it'll turn the saber on into battle mode. And when you collide the saber, it'll go into lockup mode until you move it away from where it was, it detected the collision. So like that. That works for stabs and melt also. And then to turn the saber off, just twist the saber in one direction and then back to the original resting position. And that is how you would control the gestures. You can also go into blaster mode where you can turn the saber on, hold blaster for 1 second, I believe. You get a blaster collision. And now when you move the saber with accents and swings, you get blaster deflections. Until you do a regular blaster. And then when you are ready to stop using the saber, just put your kill key back in. You're good to go. The red thumb screw right here actually is the retention for the stock NPXL, so that should always remain tight, and then this is the blade retention, so that would be how you would tighten your blade in. And the same Allen wrench for the emitter is the same Allen wrench used for tightening the grip section. So there you go. That is a monstrously awesome hilt. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm going to have a lot more Starfall Sabers and KR Sabers installs coming in the near future. Scrap flexes to be specific, with Thrawn Hunters and Ray Scavengers. I mean, it's going to be really good, and it's coming up. So like and subscribe. And if you yourself actually have a lightsaber that you'd like to have installed, you can reach out to john@sabersforever.com, and we can figure out commission prices, what it's going to cost. The quote's free. Doesn't hurt to reach out. So until the next video, may the Force be with you.